I think that the president's column today in the Wall Street Journal articulated the right broad principles that inflation is now our preeminent short run economic problem, that it has to take priority over other problems, that the first part of any strategy for it has to be monetary policy, that the president has to respect the independence of the Federal Reserve as the Federal Reserve does what's necessary to contain inflation. Frankly, it's been my view that the Fed was way slow to recognize the gravity of the gathering inflation storm, even though there was substantial evidence of it. But I've been heartened in recent weeks and even the last several months by Chairman Powell's statements about the importance and centrality of inflation. I think the question is going to come in terms of policy going forward. I think the right presumption is that you have to increase interest rates by more than inflation has gone up if you want to have any prospect of containing inflation. And inflation has gone up a lot. It depends on what measure you use. You could find measures where it's gone up 7%. I think that's an exaggeration. But it's hard to find a measure where inflation's gone up less than 3 or 4 percentage points. And I think that's the kind of increase in interest rates that at a minimum we're going to need if we're going to have a prospect of containing inflation. Unless, of course, the economy heads towards recession on its own, which, given the turbulence in the stock market and given some of the disturbing indicators about consumer confidence, is also a possibility. But I think that we need to recognize that a soft landing is going to be very difficult in these circumstances.